guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you a way in which you can fill your sketchbook. Thumbnails is something that I've recently started doing, and I found that it adds like an interesting element to a sketchbook instead of having like quite completed sketches or very rough looking sketches. It's quite nice to have these little images of ideas that you've come up with. That way as well, when you want to create the real piece, you kind of have an idea of what you want, and it kind of shows you what you liked about it, things you could work on. It's something I'm trying to do now because I seem to spend my time creating these final images and then realising afterwards, actually, I could have done that better if I'd just known that actually that wasn't going to work. So this is something I've started to do. Sometimes I add colour, generally I leave it black and white. That way I can just like decide on the colour schemes later on when I complete the actual finished piece. I'm going to be creating a little mini series where I show you different ideas of ways you can fill a sketchbook. I know when you first start out it seems quite a daunting thing when you've got a new sketchbook, brand new white pages, and you're not sure how you want to start it or things that you want to draw in it. So this will just be a little series giving you an idea of what you maybe could add to your sketchbook. These are some things that I do. So for this sketchbook page, I decided to create different houses in different settings. I've been enjoying doing houses recently. It allows me to mess with colour quite a bit. I like to do quite bubblegummy style art, you know, very bright colours, very cartoony. I like to try and see how I can make each house look quite personal, very different. And I like to try and experiment with different ways of drawing trees. The reason why this kind of thing makes a really good sketchbook page is it doesn't really take a long time. So when you're trying to, you know, have those days where you really want to bust out quite a few pages, I mean, this only took me probably about 40 minutes, so it's quite a nice, quick and easy way to jot some ideas down. Sometimes, you know, you focus so much on trying to perfect the image, trying to make it look really neat, that it kind of messes with your ideas. You know, this way you could try and come up with all different ideas rather than focusing on that one image and trying to get it perfect. after I've done the pencil sketch, I generally like to go back through with either a biro or an ink pen just to make the image really stand out. It's basically as well so I can kind of jot down the more focused lines. A lot of time when I'm using a pencil, they're quite scruffy, quite rough. Sometimes I'll jot things down but actually decide that I don't want them, and instead of rubbing them out, I'll just go over with a pen just to mark down actually the definite kind of lines and where I'd want them to be on the page. Just remember, guys, that the sketchbook at the end of the day is for your eyes only. If you just want to be the person that sees it, then go ahead. But if you want to, use it for Instagram, that's good as well, because the process is also a really interesting part of the art. It's not just about the finished pieces. So there will be pages in your sketchbook that you aren't happy with and that are scruffy, but those pages are important because they could have led you to a piece that you actually really, really loved. So just, keep in mind that your sketchbook is for fun. It's to mess around with, it's to come up with new ideas. Don't restrict yourself by doing the art that you're really good at and consistently doing that, because then you're not going to grow. And the idea of a sketchbook is to try and grow yourself and grow and challenge yourself to, try new techniques, try a new style, try new colours or methods or techniques. So, don't worry about making each page look perfect. Right guys, and that is it for this page. You know, this page did only take me a little while. The lines aren't perfect, they're not meant to be perfect, you know. If I wanted to create these pieces, then I'd take a lot more time. But yeah, there's the sketchbook page. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you. Bye.